My lover's got no money, he's got his strong beliefs. My lover's got no power, he's got his strong beliefs. My lover's got no fame, he's got his strong beliefs. My lover's got no money, he's got his strong beliefs. One more and more, people just want more and more freedom and love. What he's looking for, one more and more, people just want more and more freedom and love. What he's looking for, free from desire, mind and senses purify it, free from desire, mind and senses purify it, free from desire, mind and senses purify it, free from desire. Na 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 My lover's got no money, he's got his strong beliefs. My lover's got no power, he's got his strong beliefs. My lover's got no fame, he's got his strong beliefs. My lover's got no money, he's got his strong beliefs. Want more and more, people just want more and more freedom and love. What he's looking for, people just want more and more freedom and love. Mind and senses purify it, free from desire. Mind and senses purify it, free from desire. Mind and senses purify it, free from desire. Na 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 na
Mama, please don't worry about me. I'm about to let my heart speak. Friends keep telling me to leave this. So let's get down to business. Let's get down. 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 Let's get down to business. Give you one more night, got this. We've had a million nights just like this.
Let's get down. So you just had the time to walk the course. What do you think about this 1.55 m competition?
It's a serious class. We have everything a bit, like the triple bar, do the double verticals, a bit short. And then again, 2 lines with 6. And then to have new line on the 8AB, a bit short 5. After that, the vertical. And it's gonna be depends a bit on the time. If the time gonna be short, then I think we're gonna have a few mistakes. Otherwise, we're gonna have a nice jump off class.
We have 29 starts. How many clears? What's your guess?
Okay, I think somewhere between 7 and 10.
Including you?
I jumped my horse the first time this week. I will see how many in the jump off. Otherwise, I use this a bit as a trainings class for tomorrow. I will see.
Focusing also on the Grand Prix then?
Yeah, that's the premier goal.
Thank you so much, and of course, good luck. We go on. Young talents from Monaco. There you go. The interview with Anastasia Nielsen. How are you today?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm fine. I like it here in Doha. So tell us about this Grand Prix course, this jump-off course.
So I haven't walked a jump-off yet, but the first round is very good. We were just discussing it. I think there's some parts that can really catch out some riders, but overall I think it's built amazing, height-wise, technical-wise, and I'm really excited to ride it.
So you're just happy to be here in Doha, actually?
Yeah, I'm so happy to be here.
What about the plan for the next few weeks? What are you planning to do? How many weeks are you staying?
So I'm gonna be staying a total of 5 weeks showing, but there's 2 weeks off in between, so it's kind of split. So in total, I'll be here for 7 weeks. And I have a really nice string of horses here. I have 5 horses here, and I'm gonna be changing the horses every week for the Grand Prix. So today I'm riding Action Man in this class, and tomorrow I'm riding Rocky in our first 5-star Grand Prix.
Perfect. Building up the future, building up the season. What's the main advice of your trainer, of your coach, in every competition, or particularly in this course?
Well, we just always discuss. we just always discuss every line, every jump is a new jump, and I think I know Action Man quite well, so there's nothing specific. Just do what we always do, I hope.
That's the main goal. You need to add something. One last advice.
Listen to the rider and listen to the horse. That's the most important thing.
What do you think about here at Doha, the setting?
Yeah, it's an incredible facility. Everything you want. The ground is really, really good. The horses are so happy here. Different rings to ride in every day. So it's a fantastic place to come and compete.
You saw the course today. Nice class, 1.55 m, 29 starts. How many clears for you?
Yeah, it's a proper class. I think a good bit of jumping on it. Depends a little bit on his time allowed, how fast the course builder is pushing you. But I would say maybe 8 clears.
And then the tricky question, with or without Anastasia?
Fingers crossed we'll be with her as well.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the class. Good luck. So that's about it. Some information about the course walk here, about this 1.55 m jumping class. We have 11 minutes left, even 11 minutes to be ready. And of course, we start at 6 o'clock, the first rider in the arena. See you later. Really important information. This is live. Look at this. Voilà. Up, you get it here. Can we get back to the camera? Just the information. 72 seconds time allowed. 72 seconds. Thank you, Miguel. 72 seconds. So don't be lazy. Be on time. Be inside the time allowed. Good luck to all of you.
It's a lonely night. Everybody's happy. Been turning around, looking for a friendly light, but I see nothing. No eyes on me.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the aerial view of the Longines here at Alshaqab, the mighty base for His Highness the Father Amir's prize. This the second of our 4 weeks in His Highness the Father Amir's prize series, and the second of the 10 weeks that comprise together the Doha Equestrian Tour 2026. My name is Ed Holloway. Very special to be here for this 5-star world ranking class tonight that includes a jump off as well. 106,000 euro is the prize purse in total. It is 28 combinations that will come forward, and a quarter of the winners, the purse will go to the champion. That is 26,500 euro, the winner's prize tonight. It's a strong field, certainly. 18 nations represented, and 6 of those have multiple starters. Great Britain fields 5. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and Germany have 3 each. France, Austria and Italy have a pair, and 11 nations have just 1 representative. Just picking out some of the leading combinations. Nadia Peter Steiner won last night's 5-star. That is Mila. It was nice Fantasy Talk 51 last night for the Swiss rider. Mila starts tonight, the brilliant grey mare. Abdulrahman Al-Raji, he was a Paris Olympian, 13th with Ventago. And he'll start with Hart BW, who won a class of jump Saudi in Riyadh late last year. Then my eyes drawn to Khaled Al Mobti. He won his first 5-star Grand Prix again at Jump Riyadh in December. That's a very good mare, Space Cake. Edwin Swaps Alexander starting at 15, the 5-time Olympian for Australia, has got her new powerful chestnut mare, Caitlin van der Heffing, Zed. And then it's an Olympic pair at 17, Geoffrey Book and Equestrian Naxel, the 5th. They were part of the Paris Games. And then Harry Charles at 25 has got Sherlock, won the launching Global Championship Grand Prix in London 2 years ago. And Scott Brash will be the last to go. The one number 2 has got Hello Mango. And the Brit, who was second in the 4-star Grand Prix here last Sunday behind Harry Charles in that 4-star, 2-star Grand Prix British 1-2. So a very good evening. Welcome to the 5-star world ranking class tonight here on His Highness the Father Amir's prize week 2. And Roberto Provenzali, we welcome. This day 5 of the competition so far. Roberto Provenzali's already had 5 podiums, but still he looks for his first win. And that largely because Emanuela Galliano has been so dominant with 5 wins for Emanuela. He was on track for 6 wins last night, but denied by that superb round from Nadia Peter Steiner. Roberto with our special Mess PS will show us the way around. Bernardo Costa Cabral's first round this evening. Time allowed at 72 seconds for the course. And this is the impressive I Special Mess PS away. This horse, young at 9 years of age. And his youngest horse starts tonight. Roberto Provenzali based up with Emanuela Gaudiano staplers Emanuela, that is in Bedizzoli near Brescia in northern Italy. They have a collaboration, Emanuela and Roberto. Now this horse gets off to a very good start. He's a powerful son of Vice Special de Musa. It's holding 5 down to that, yeah. Skinny vertical. This horse is a big ground covering stride. Just struggles to fit in the 5 short strides. It is between a B and 9. And there was the error. Predictions ranging between 7 and 10 clears from our interviewed guests prior to the start of this first round. So between 7 and 10, Cameron Hanley said 8. Roberto Provenzali is just home with 4 penalties out of the course tonight. 1 down for the Italian High Special Mess PS. Roberto Provenzali have 4 penalties. Now the winner of last night's big 5-star, what a super win it was for Nadja Peter Steiner. That was with Nice Fan Sorfleet, but this is her top horse, Mila, comes in. Now this mare, 14 years of age, and a double is not out of the question here for this combination. Such is their ability. This pair part of the La Corona Europeans 15th individually. And behind Richard Vogel and Nice Touch S in the Spanish European champs, and 5th with the Swiss team of Peter van der Waay. Archie gets away. As I say, she looks for a double of 5-star wins here. This was her present, her surprise present last year on arrival in Doha that was in her stable. Very nice too. Mila gets away this Rolls Royce of a mare that Rutger Beerbaum produced to win 2 Longines Global Champions Tours Grand Prix. Mila down through 4A and B, classic catch, triple bar at 3, then pair of verticals 4A, B, not easy at all from Bernardo Costa Cabral. Six strides comes up nicely between the airy State of Qatar vertical at 6 and the Alshaqab boxer. He's jumping a very smooth round here. It's Silken from Nadja Peter Steiner. They've got a lovely partnership. Now to tail end of the course here, 4 to go for the first clear round, and time is going to be well inside here. Nadja Peter Steiner and Mila travel homebound down to the final fence, the plank. And they jump it. It's the first clear of the night. Super smooth round. Nadja Peter Steiner jumps the first clear of the night. Tries to make it a 5-star double last night and this evening. Switzerland jumped the first clear of the world ranking class. Mila in full command. A powerful performance from Nadja Peter Steiner. The next pair to come, their last win was a Jump Saudi, big 5-star win late in December last year. And Abdurrahman Al-Raji, he's a big talent. He was 3rd with Ventago in the Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix here in Doha just over a year ago. 13th individually in the Paris Olympics, again with Ventago, won the Major League Show Jumping Grand Prix in Greenwich, Connecticut in 24 as well. He's an outstanding athlete, former rider of Canada's Liz Bates. Abu Dhabi gets away for Abdurrahman Al-Raji for Saudi Arabia. This is the first of their 3 to come tonight. Alshaqab won 2 4-star world rank classes for them last week in great form. W down out over 7. Abdurrahman Al-Raji makes an extraordinary buzz sound you can hear as they come down to fences, which is interesting. I've not heard it, but it seems to work for him. But now the last goes, I'm afraid. He has a generous smile. But I'm afraid the last fence goes to RPW, Abdurrahman Al-Raji, and we stay with the one clear after 3. Spef Saudi Arabia drop out of the world ranking class. 5-star 106,000 euro competition this evening. 4 penalties at the very final fence after a very smart round. The new starter. This is the one for Qatar, the home nation, this evening, and Sheikh Ali Khalid Al Thani comes forward. The home nation, their first win in the 2 weeks, actually was the first 5-star class yesterday. Great win for Mohammed Al Bakr. It was the Qatari 1-2 because Ghahna Nasser Al Khadi was second. And today, a good second place for Fahad Al Qatani in the 3-star world ranking class behind Philip Weishaupt this afternoon. This man was at the Rio Olympics. 6th place individually in 2016 he achieved with First Division. Sheikh Ali Khalid Al Thani gets away. Marco Monet. That's an early pair of mistakes, I'm afraid. Both 4A and B go for Marco Monet. Disappointing start and disappointing night for the home nation with this their one chance of the evening, I'm afraid. Chances of a clear round evaporated. 4A and B. And certainly, Banana Costa Cabral said a perfect test. I think his early reflection looks ideal. The Portuguese test, which was the rider's impression as well in the pre-competition interviews carried out by Philippe Lejeune. They were very impressed with the track. Well, bizarre round, very nice round overall. There are outside the time as well, 0.46 over the time for one time penalty, but outside of those pair of verticals, no mistakes, but 2 down, these were the errors. Otherwise, a good round for Sheikh Ali Khalid Al Thani, but it is 8 for Marco Monet, I'm afraid. The double snap for the double penalty. 8 is the Qatari jump score, plus the one time. 9 is the total. A new starter, this man who was well placed in the 3-star world ranking class earlier today. That was 3rd with Quickly. And the 5-time Olympian Kamal Abdullah Bahamdan, we welcome. Now, this man was 4th individually, team bronze with not blessed to test in the London 2012 Olympics in Greenwich Park. And his ride Humphrey G this evening. It's number 5 on course for the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. This Galdi, 14 years of age, son of Berlin Zeus the Dam sire that Kamal owns himself. Humphrey G makes a bright start. Here is Prix, looks very, very on his game. Big double barrel hind leg explosion to not touch fence 5 for Liverpool. Jumps in very well. Six strides again, between 6 and 7 is the doctor's order there. Just got out of AB. I think came in a little bit tender, knowing this horse got a long stride. Just to not try and be too on bound. It's a holding 5 down to 9, just compressed the stride, just got out of the double. Now time here is quite tight. Kamal Abdullah Bahamdan down to the final fence, and yes, over time, I'm afraid. What a shame. 0.77 out of the time. It is one time penalty, lovely jumping clear round, but we'll stay with the one clear for Nigel Peter Steiner and Mila. And we see the complexity of tonight's questions. Jumping Questions certainly plenty, and time also is going to be influential, maybe, although they were perhaps a little bit long in the corners. The next to come, the rider from Bourg-en-Bresse in the east of France, Megan Moussonnier, comes forward. And this is the wonderful Equestrian. This is our Francais 14-year-old Céline Conrad's son. Megan's had a great set of results. She was 5th this afternoon. She was 3rd yesterday with Chacarija in the 5-star. And also placings in week 1, 4th and twice 3rd as well. Equestrian, a top horse of current times, same mistake as Sheikh Khalid Ali Al Thani into the double foray is the one down for Megan Moussonnier. I'm sad to see. Megan's first time here in Doha on the tour. Certainly enjoying her time here with a clutch of good results, as I say. Number 7 of the 28, we're already a quarter of the way through, and just the one clear. So the stats say, stay true, it could only be 4 clear rounds if, as I say, the stats do not lie. Just the one down, early mistake at 4A, not easy that, triple bar at 3, big power fence into the pair of verticals that require delicacy and accuracy. It's a classic course designer's trap, that is. One down, this is the mistake for Megan Moussonnier. 4 penalties for Equestrian. France, the first of the 2 France this evening. New starter Jane Annett. We welcome Jane, who made her 5-star debut here on the Doha Tour last year. Had a 5-star win impressively with this horse Impala at her debut last year. Impala gets on course for Jane from the south of England. And Impala, this Dutch mare, she's 13 years of age this time. Otanglo crossed to Kojak. It's also owned by Jane Annett herself. Big, powerful chestnut mare down to 4A and B, and it goes again. Amazing, the trouble now 3 in succession that have toppled 4A or B or both. Now appreciating just how good Nigel Peter Steiner's clear was, it maybe was a sign it was going to be a big number of clear rounds, but that's not materialising at all. Ete also goes for Jane Annett. Trains with Scott Brash. Scott watching on, I think, in the kiss and cry. And Jane Annett down to the final fence and clears that. It's going to be 3 down, I'm afraid. Jane Annett, after a promising start, it is 12, the British score. First, the 5 for Great Britain. Jane Annett comes home. And 12 the total, of course. Millie Allen, great 5-star win for Great Britain already today. 4 more chances for Great Britain to come. The next to jump, this man had a good placing in the 3-star world ranking class this afternoon. He was 4th with Karamoon Red Z. And Poland's Adam Jagorzewski is the new starter. This horse has been with him since Issem was a foal, know each other very well. And now 13 years of age, son of Quality Time. TN crossed the Clinton, Issem on course for Adam. This pair were in the Olympics in Paris 2 years ago. And the Polish team had every equestrian discipline, classical ones covered in the Olympics, dressage, show jumping and eventing. Adam Jagorzewski gets off to a very good start here. Quite a wide line to 7, but knows his horse very well indeed, clearly. Jumping well, and Issem jumping a good round here for Adam Jagorzewski. Issem on the doorstep of a clear round here. Time's good, and we have a jump off surely. Yes, he jumps the last fence to come home without a penalty. Super round, well done. Jagorzewski joins Nigel Peter Steiner. We have our second clear round after 8 combinations, so 1 in 4 exactly is the clear round number. Super round for Adam Jagorzewski. Issem joins Nigel Peter Steiner, and Myla, second clear, is for Poland. Poland and Switzerland assemble in our jump off this evening. Well done to Adam. The one for Sweden here this week, and Wilma Hellström gets on course from Gothenburg, and woof, it's a tough start for her. It's the first fence, I'm afraid. 11 gets on course for this rider based in the Netherlands with Owen McMahon, her partner. Wilma Hellström, 11 now, trying to make amends as they come down to 4AB. It's one number 197. They were here last week. Their last Grand Prix was in Stockholm, late November last year. One down in that 4-star Grand Prix. They jumped in the Rolex Series Grand Prix at home in Falsterbo last July. Had a very good 6th place in Rome in a meter 55 class, I should say, in the Piazza di Siena last season. Wilma Hellström now turns homebound with this Portuguese-bred mare 11. It's going to be quite close with time penalty as well here, I think. The first fence down was disappointment. They'll have one time penalty as well, 0.13 out of the time. It's going to be 5 penalties. Disappointing jump at the first fence, otherwise a good round. 5 for Wilma Hellström and 11, the one for Sweden tonight here in the 5-star world ranking class at His Highness the Father Amir's Prizes second week. The next to come, France's Ines Jolie getting underway. And France with a pair tonight. This is the last for them. Ines went well with this horse on the big 4-star opening night last week. Advocacy on course for the winner of the Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix in Monaco formerly with Ambassador Z. Initially gets away with Advocacy tonight. They've looked good over the days here. They're in good form, clearly. Ines, though, I'm afraid, gets quite deep into the base of the triple bar. Can't come out of it, sadly. A lot of places out there that are catching them out, a real spread of problems, which is what the course team would ideally like. And yeah, sadly, looks like Ines Jolie has had enough tonight. Frustration for her. And Ines Jolie retires, I'm afraid. We said disappointed. Ines Jolie leaves the 5-star world ranking class, I'm afraid to say.
Under 20 category.
So Bernardo Costa Capra has got this absolutely perfectly, this course, because we've now jumped 10. It's 2 clears, it's 1 in 5. 28 starters, it would be therefore mathematically about 6. If stats hold true and hold onwards, perfect number from Bernardo Costa Capra. The new starter, this man is very talented. He was part of the Olympics in Paris 2 years ago. Khaled Al-Mopti, we welcome. He won his first 5-star Grand Prix at Jump Saudi in the home capital Riyadh for him December last year. That was with Davenport VDL. This is a brilliant Takasol Canaan mare. She's 14. Space Cake, owned by the Saudi Arabian Equestrian Federation. He's next come for Khaled Al-Mopti, number 12. 2 clears after 10. This pair very capable of a clear round. They've looked good over the days here in Doha. And away goes Khaled Al-Mopti. And the prediction, I'm afraid, falls on stony ears. They take the front bar of fence to the red, black, gold oxer. So another fence to enter the casualties out there. So again, the spread widening of problems out on Bernardo Costa Capra's course. And again, the course team will be happy with that statistic. Saudi Arabia is certainly quite an interesting team to look at for the Worlds in Aachen, because this man, they will have Abdulrahman Al-Raji, I would assume, on Ventago. They've got probably Abdul Al-Shabatli and Duria, as she was known by Ducedra formerly. That's a phenomenal horse. So that's 3 already that are very interesting for the Worlds in Aachen, I would think. Not the round for Khaled Al-Mopti, I'm afraid. He has fence 2 and the last fence, the plank as well. It is 2 down. Disappointment for Space Cake. The charming Saudi rider. 8 it is for Khaled Al-Mopti. And Space Cake out of the course, the halfway point, just under the halfway stage of this world ranking. 5-star jump-off class tonight here at His Highness the Father Amir's prize. The new starter, this lady's won 2 classes and the 5-star win this afternoon for Quick Diamond HR. She was second in the 2-star Grand Prix. This is a very nice mare for Millie Allen, number 126. Brings quickly D Van Head, Asia Z and Lindenhoff to the starts. This mare, she's 10 years of age, has got a lot of jump. Millie Allen is the new starter. This man new to 5-star level, and she's got all the tools, I think, for a very exciting career. Millie Allen. Carol Cox is quickly down over the triple bar. And she's jumping very well indeed. Millie Allen down to 5. Blood mare, lightweight build, can be fast as well. Quint van Het Marlow Zed, Nevado van der Rostal. Millie Allen down now to the Alshaqab box, and this horse is on springs out there, great to see. Quickly down to the double 8A and B. And she can press her stride very well there. She was onward bound. Millie Allen now homebound for maybe a pair of 5-star wins. Her goal, time's good here. Millie Allen down to the late double combination. This mare has jumped an outstanding round. It's a quick round as well. But no, ooh, what a shame. The last fence, so frustrating. They had bags of time. The stride did not quite appear as they would have liked there. Just ran through Millie's hand. I'm not sure really saw it actually. Very, very strange. Late mistake for Quickly after a beautiful round. Millie Allen has 4 penalties at the last fence. And frustrating after a very good performance this evening. Unlucky to Millie. The next pair to come, right on the halfway point of the 5-star world ranking classes first round. This is a very good combination. Emanuela Committee, we welcome. This pair that won the Launching Global Champions Tour Grand Prix in Mexico City last year. Manuela Chaco's Girl Star is the new starter. This mare, she's 14 years of age, daughter of Chaco Blue, Sandro Boy. Now they get underway. This horse in Emanuela Committee's himself coincides with Power Shockmiller Sport Horses, his father-in-law's business. Now Chaco's Girl Star poised for clear round number 3, I would think. As they come down to Liverpool at 5. By that I mean an Oxer over water or a vertical over water, also Liverpool. Emanuela Committee makes a great start. He's clear now and quick out over the back of 7. Chaco's Girl Star very strong his way to AB. Doesn't want that because it's a short 5 strides, but she can get out over the vertical. Chaco's Girl Star time bags a bit down to the last fence, but it's a surprising late mistake. Not dissimilar to Millie Allen. Stride didn't quite appear there, and that's a really frustrating late mistake. 4 penalties, and will stay with 2 clears. It's proving tough out there to come home with a clear round. The next to come, Edwin Thompson Alexander brings this outstanding mare, Kate van der Heffink, Z to the start. Former rider of Alexa Ferrer, this is a new enough partnership, and the 5-time Olympian, number 15, to get underway. Out to the start gates, with just 2 clears, having now jumped 13 combinations. More like 1 in 6. Clear round rate. Now this pair, I think, could deliver the 3rd clear round. I'm hoping so. Edwin Thompson Alexander down quickly as well through 4AB. Keeping half eye on the time of 72 seconds out on the course. Attentive, smart mare. Also the top of state of Qatar vertical. Edwin Thompson Alexander purring halfway round. His out and out jump up. This horse and Blind Dame Sudello are 2 brilliant rides for Edwina. They're the new rides to join fellow Castlefield. Time's good here. 3rd clear round is in the pipeline if they can get the stride to the last fence right. And they do. They're inside time, and it is the 3rd clear. Well done, Edwin Thompson Alexander delivers clear round number 3. Kate van der Heffink has said we'll be back for the Australian. New start to this man who won the London leg of the World Cup late last season. And his ride this evening, it is EIC Quantum Robin the 5th for the World number 23, Max Kuhner. Gets away from the start gates. With 3 clears after 14 combinations. And Max Kühne spins back to the big triple bar. Jumps that well at 3. Then runs down. So 5 and 6, Max Kühne. Makes a good start here at 6. Right-hander to 7. And the Austrian very nicely away, and he's quick, I think, as well. Max Kühne now swings back homebound and picks up pace on the home turn, and he's got a lot of time left here for our 4th clear round. Austria yet to win on His Highness Father Amir's prize 2 weeks. Max Kühne down to the last fence and jumps it very well. Carefully out of that vertical, super round, quick round as well. We have 4 clears after 15 combinations. Super round for Max Kühne. Just over the halfway point of this 5-star world rank class, the night here in Doha, Qatar. The next to come, Paris Olympic pair and winners of a 4-star Grand Prix here 12 months ago. Geoffrey Puck's had a pretty good 2 weeks with us. He had a couple of good finishes last week with Ideal Special HJ in 3rd and 4th, but now, could this be Equestrian Axel Lafitte's time to fire? Away goes the Austrian from Lamprechtshausen in Salzburg. 4 clears after 15 combinations. Down through the double of verticals nicely for A and B. No trouble at all. Equestrian Axel, the 5th, comes back to the state of Qatar vertical. Fence 6. Quite strong in Geoffrey's hand down to the double. He's making sure to have a lot of control there because this is a holding 5 strides. And long stride on Axel gets it well. Sanabalo de Roy now travels homebound. Inside time, Geoffrey Puck for a 2nd Austrian clear round. And for the 5th clear, if they can get down to the final fence, and they can. It's 2 for Austria. We have 5 clears, and Geoffrey Puck will be back. Lovely round for Equestrian Axel the 5th, and the seasoned Austrian Geoffrey Puck will return. Confirmation of the 5 clear rounds in a worldwide battle between Australia and the European nations. As the next to come, we got a Hungary now. Balázs Horváth is the new starter. This is number 17 to start. Cornetto de Lys Pièce gets away. Oldenburg Stallion, son of Cornet de Lys, cross to Centerdel. Bred by Paul Schockemüller's Gestüt Lewitz in northeast of Germany. Balázs Horváth gets on course, this lovely grey. Powerful jump up. Has had a bit of a couple of weeks with 1 fence down, so I'm hoping they can deliver their best clear round this evening. Balázs Horváth is clear down now to 8AB. A lot of the hard work is done, but the mistake, I'm afraid, comes at the back of 8B. Big Oxford is. That is the late mistake for the pair for Hungary. So his week continues. It's been one of those sort of weeks for Alshaqab. They've jumped a lot of good rounds, but the clear rounds have been elusive for the pair for Hungary. Nice inside time, but the mistake came at a B. For penalties for combination number 18. This evening we stay with the 5 clear rounds. The new starter, Duarte Seabra, we welcome for Portugal, Paris Olympian, Doranish II, and winner of a 4-star Grand Prix here. Last year with the same horse, Carol G. I think up on the Kiss and Cry. Supported Duarte for many years, was part of her Fernhill stud during his eventing career. And Duarte Seabra, Cooper LB gets on course. Now this Coleman's son has just turned 10 this year. Toulon the dam sire. That's Duarte co-owns with the Netapus Tourism Company. Big range liver chestnut, and just hoping they can fit the 5 strikes in between 8B and 9 would be the 1 point maybe for this horse that would be of concern. Duarte will anchor him here to make sure it doesn't come in too powerfully into 8A and B. Yeah, jumps fence 9 beautifully, no reason for any concern. Great ride there, but time maybe comes into play here for Duarte Seabra. He's, I think, a fraction slow. Cooper LB is tight on the time here. Duarte Seabra down to the final fence. Oh, what a shame. The last fence went. What a shame. Half a second inside. Duarte Seabra frustrated. Now last fence falling, and half a second inside the time. 4 penalties for Duarte. This is the mistake late for Cooper LB, I'm afraid, for the rider for Portugal. Really unlucky. That is Carol G, the blonde riding a picture just out of the main frame. 4 penalties at the final fence. This man's had a very good day for Weishaupt. He won the 3-star world ranking class this afternoon with Corraldo, his first win on the Doha Tour 2026. And Philip saddles Chiquitos PS this evening. This horse is the son of Chaco Blue, he's 13 years of age. And the son of Conthagos gets on course. Philip Weishaupt, combination number 20, set sail. Well, early mistake, I'm afraid, for Philip. He won't be having a double today as he takes the triple bar. Fence number 3 goes early. Weishaupt here last year, loves this Doha Tour, brings his team of developing horses here every year. Won Longy Global Champions Tour Grand Prix here 2023 as well with Just Be Gentle. But he's going to have 2 down this afternoon or this evening. So won't, I'm afraid, add to his great 3-star world rank class win of the day over the afternoon. It's 8 penalties for Weishaupt, and Chiquitos PS comes home with 8. Germany, though, have got 2 more to come in Jan-Fricke Mayer-Zimmermann and Christopher Klessner. This lady's had a good afternoon because she was 3rd in the world ranking 5-star class prior to this one. That was with Jack Ball. in an all-lady podium. Millie Allen, Eve Jobs and Caroline. And this, her ride from the La Coruña Europeans last year in northern Spain. Caroline Rahal Pedersen is number 21, and this is Goldeneye. He's 14 years of age, son of Gold Fever III, crossed to Staccato Gold, and owned by Rahal Horses. Caroline Rahal Pedersen, number 21, is the new starter. In fact, number 20 to start because Santiago Alhambra did not start at number 6. And we sit with the 5 clears, 4 nations, 2 for Austria, Australia, Poland and Switzerland are the nations qualified. Some very good ones to come late though, so it could swell to 8 or 10 clears, I could imagine. Goldeneye's made a beautiful start here. Caroline Rahal Pedersen down now between 6 and 7. And very nicely down that race distance. Jumping well. And the mistaken fray comes at 8B. Subprom scattered all around the course this evening for Bernardo Costa Cabral. They were going very nicely and quickly as well. Both parts actually of that combination went 8A and B for Caroline Rahal Pedersen, who jumps the last. Oh, it goes as well. It's 3 down, I'm afraid. Great start, great first half for Caroline, but 3 down in the second half of the course for a disappointing conclusion to the round. That's with golden eye for Denmark, coming home with 12 penalties. The new starter, this man was 5th yesterday with Alsace in the 3-star opening class of week 2 here. And Turkey's Hasan Şentürk is the next to come. This is no comment to Septon for him. Combination 21 to get underway in this 5-star world ranking class this evening. The stallion son of Jens van der Molenhof crossed to Köhler-Rüben. This natural horseman from Turkey gets up and running. Jumps well out over that big triple bar. And the horse is very elastic over his vertebral column, really. That classic bascule, the French adjective for the rounded shape the horse should make over a jump, is present here, certainly. Hasan Şentürk halfway around the course and going very well here. Time looks good as well. No comment, now homebound. Hasan Şentürk is still clear. Time may be tight though here, actually. No, time is going to come into play, maybe. No, it's just aside, super round, cool judgments. 0.25 a second inside the time. We have our 6th clear. Turkey, the 5th nation, to return for the jump off this evening. Hasan Şentürk slid us home a quarter of a second exactly inside time, and no comment to Septon. We'll join the jump off. That is clear round number 6. The next pair to come, they won the 2-star Grand Prix here on Sunday, and Oliver Fletcher, former young rider European champion in 2024, he won that in the Netherlands with Hallo William, the new starter. Now, Millie Allen unlucky in this class. Millie won the first 5-star class of the day, the world ranking class. Can Britain do a double? The 5-star wins, Oliver Fletcher. Nice 42, very careful down through the double. 4AB. He's very careful, but back of 5, I'm afraid, the Liverpool. So the jumps for KASS 42. Fletcher turns homebound. It's a big right-hander towards home, big bow on the right-handed curve. KASS 42. It's a nice round for the Brit, but he'll have that error at 5 on the card, is the scar, sadly. Jumps home well, he's inside time well, but an early mistake, frustrating for Oliver Fletcher. Looks happy enough with KASS 42, having won the 2-star Grand Prix here on Sunday. Great to see him here at Alshaqab as the new starter. Winner of His Highness the Amir Sword 5-star Grand Prix here last year with Messi van der Ruytershof on Olympia 2012, and Jan-Frederik Ahmed Zimmerman brings Salagon Kashkais to the start. This pair were well placed in the Grand Prix of Frankfurt late last year for 7th place in Germany. This 11-year-old is the new starter. Jana won the first 4-star class last week. That's with her new grey, My Lady La Vista. So we got Kashkais down through 4AB, jumps well through the difficult set of tall verticals. They jumped well out over 5, gave it a lot of clearance. It was quick as well, will not have a time penalty, the German pair. As Germany look for their second win of the day for the Weisshaupt, having taken a 3-star world ranking class earlier. Ahmed Zimmerman looks to have a double win, as has Millie Allen. Manuela Galeano as well, 5 up to Alshaqab. He's had a double win. Ismail Osama El-Barai, the Egyptian, also has won 2 classes, and the scorecard's intact here. Time's going to be okay. And Jan-Frederik Ahmed Zimmerman will come home, and it is our 7th clear round. Germany, the 6th nation. Well done to her. Clear round for Salagon Kashkais. 7 clears it is in total. The new starter, this man who won the 4-star Grand Prix here last Sunday, that was with Casco Blue. This is beloved Sherlock Harry Charles, we welcome. This pair that won the Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix at Royal Chelsea Hospital in London. 24 in the wake of the Paris Olympic gold medal. Sherlock gets on course for Harry Charles. 13-year-old son, Biscuit Palusi Malito de Rêve, underway. And his wife Eve Jobs was well placed second in the 5-star prior to this one, behind Millie Allen by just 0.1 of a second, so it's been a good incentive for the Charles group. Sherlock got in very deep to 3, the triple bar, but just got out over the back of it. And down then to the quarter 5 and a secure start. Sherlock now turns down to the double 8 A and B. Such a fun game of the horse to watch, loves his job, clearly. Harry Charles now, 20 seconds come home inside time, should be easy on the clock here. Sherlock homebound. Another big win for Harry on the cards, maybe, after 4-star Grand Prix win here on Sunday. A They jump the last fence and they are inside time. And Great Britain delivers. The next clear is now 8 clear rounds, and Great Britain, the 7th nation, to join the jump off the 5-star world ranking class tonight here at His Highness the Father Amir's Prize, week 2. Four more to come, ladies and gentlemen, and Germany trying out a second. Christopher Klessner tries to join the Jan-Friedrich Zimmermann. This is Popeye van der Bishop for Christopher. This Gully, he's 11, son of Lecter van der Bishop, crossed to Nabab de Rev, and owned by the Phoenix Company for Christopher Klessner. This man jumps a very good round earlier with high class. And the 3-star behind Philip Weishaupt, I think, for 6th place. Today already, and Christopher Klessner is off to a good start. 8th he was actually in the class behind Philip with high class. Christopher Klessner down over 7, and he's quick as well here. He's making light work of this as the steely blue eyes of his focus off 8A and B and jumps through there very well. Popeye van der Bishop is turning homebound. The 9th clear of the evening, and time is good here. Christopher Klessner down to the final fence. It's been a very good round, and yeah, jumps it well. It is the 2nd for Germany, and 9 clears. 3 in a row. Jan-Friedrich Zimmermann, Harry Charles, and now Christopher Klessner, and it is now 9 clears with 3 to come. We could easily go double figures. Of the Principality of Monaco, Anastasia Nielsen, with this horse that won the Longines Global Championship Grand Prix of Rabat in Morocco, October of last year. Anastasia Nielsen, youngest tonight at 19 years of age, gets on course. Cameron Hanley, he lives in Belgium but spends a lot of time in Switzerland training Anastasia Nielsen. They run deep into 4A and B, but they get away with the deep take-off points into the combination. This horse, the SI Rocky, her 2 top horses. There's a great string she's now building. 5 horses she's got here on the Doha Tour, but I'm afraid fence 6 is the denial of the Anastasia Nielsen clear round. Anastasia Nielsen travels down the final line. Good round, but just a mistake, I'm afraid. Unusual 6, hasn't caused much trouble. That stayed a Qatar pole, but it does cause the 1 down. I'm afraid for Anastasia Nielsen, well enough happy with Action Man. She's in good form over the weeks here. Start of her 2026 season. But this was the only mistake for Anastasia Nielsen. Maybe a little bit far away on takeoff. The explanation. The new starter, Neil Fearon, is on the course. The one for Ireland in this 5-star world ranking jump-off class night here at Alshaqab in Doha. His Highness the Father Amir's Prize. And Neil Saddle's Derek Glen Obsidian for Deirdre Riley. This jet black mare, she's 11 years of age, daughter of Kafka van der Heffing Clinton, the dam sire. Equestrian gets off to a strong start. Interesting lineup in the jump-off circuit, and I'm none the wiser of who the clear favourite will be. Just looking at the list, there's 2 or 3 that I could think will be real contenders for the win. Maybe the 10th clear here. This is the penultimate start of the first round, and time is easy here. Equestrian hacks into the final line. Hurricane Obsidian has jumped an outstanding round again here. Equestrian comes homebound, and he's inside time, jumped the plank, and we have a 10th clear. Yes, there it is, well done. Island joins the jump off. 8 nations now. It's 2 for Austria, 2 for Germany. Switzerland, Poland, Australia, Turkey, Great Britain and Ireland are all returning. Well, 10 or 11 clear rounds is the last to go in this 5-star. This evening comes in the one number 2. Outstanding year last year. 2 Longy Global Champions Tour Grand Prix wins. HAMAD Saint-Tropez and Shanghai. Rolex IJLC Top 10 final. He won in Geneva, and world number 2 now. Established in behind Ken Farrington. Scott Brash, welcome on course. This is Hello Mango, the last to jump. Maybe join Harry Charles, Scott second in 4-star Grand Prix with Hello Folly here on Sunday. And he looks for his first win on the Doha Tour this year. Hello Mango off to a beautiful start here. Scott Brash purring down through 4AB. It looks consummately good, silken. Scott Brash turns now to the state of Qatar vertical. Right-hander into Alshaqab, and Hello Mango is on springs out there. It's a beautiful exhibition. But no, 8B, I'm afraid, goes for Scott Brash, and it's a real disappointment. Hello Mango is out of the jump off with that mistake. Really perplexing error for Scott. She was jumping so well. Hello Mango homebound, and it is the 1 down, I'm afraid, for the one number 2. Disappointment for Scott tonight. Big class. That will be the last one home, and we will stay with the 10 clear rounds. Britain with the 1, and Scott Brash surprisingly exits the jump-off class this evening. Frustrating for Scott, I'm afraid. Back of 8B is the 1 down. A man from Peebles in Scotland initially. So here's the confirmation of the 10 we will see again. 8 nations represented. Austria have a pair. Germany have a pair. Switzerland, Poland, Australia, Turkey, Great Britain, and the last clear round was for Ireland, and Equestrian will be the last to go in the jump-off. We take a short break, ladies and gentlemen. Do not go too far away. 10 minutes will be the interval, and we'll see you soon for what will be a brilliant jump-off, no doubts.
Do you still want me?
صدح صوت الحوافر وسمعتها الخيل والفرسان. وصل لأقصى بقاع الأرض، صدى صوته ملأ الأقطار طول وعرض. تسابق له من اللهفة بنات الريح، ما تقف لو تسير الريح عكس الريح. تجي من كل دار وكل صوب، ترابط بين أحاسيس وقلوب. تجمعنا الهواية والمحبة هنا من حيث تجتمع الشعوب.
كيف ممكن توصف شعور؟ ما في كلام يوصفه. مشاعر ما يلزمها وصف. لما تحس بشعور جديد كل اللي عليك تسمح له يقودك.
تابعينا في كل مكان عبر قنوات كاس الرياضية.
في قلب الدوحة هناك موقع ينطلق فيه عنان النظر نحو البحر، جوهرة معمارية صممت خصيصا لمن يسعون خلف التميز كل يوم وكل لحظة. جزيرة الفخامة فيها أسلوب حياة، شقق متميزة ومتنوعة بمساحاتها، من أطول ممشى تجاري مكيف في العالم إلى أطول موقف سيارات تحت الأرض، ومن ملعب الجولف إلى جمال الممشى البحري وإلى روعة الهدوء. جزيرة جيوان، فخامة، تألق.
A book, a desk, a teacher. For some, a classroom is a given. But for many around the world, it remains out of reach. Yet, we've always come forward to change that. Education above all is dedicated to making quality education accessible to all. Because when a child learns, they don't just change their future.
I want to be a pilot. I've dreamt of being a scientist.
I want to work where I can help people.
They change the world around them.
إمكانياتك معروفة وبعدين الطريق كان صعب وطويل.
نختلف وشديد التأثير.
طحت وايد وكل مرة ترجع توقف.
Silence the noise. Run through it.
Every doubt is a reason to push forward. Every runner has their own voice. You don't need a finish line. You just need to move. But together, we move forward.
This marathon, run your own race.
Welcome to Doha
Equestrian
Tour 2026.
Let's go.
I only want you beside me. I only want you beside me.
Hold tight.
take a look at the start list of this jump off. Nadia Australia with 2 riders for Austria, Max Kühne and Hinton, 4 and 5. Turkey with Hassan Senturk, Germany with Jan Fenegemeyer Zimmermann. Great Britain with Harry Charles, Christopher Prisoner for Germany on 9, and Neil Firon as last to go.
أقل من 3 دقائق الآن أعزائي الحضور الكرام لنبدأ جولة التميز، ونحن نعيش ذروة التحدي في شوط ال5 نجوم ضمن جائزة سيدي سمو الأمير الوالد حفظه الله. هذا التفوق لم يكن يتحقق لولا جهود العديد، لذلك اسمحوا لي أن أتقدم بجزيل الشكر أولا للدولة وقادتنا على رعايتهم ودعمهم اللامحدود، ثانيا للجنة المنظمة ولفريق التنظيم العظيم واللي يعمل بدقة وإخلاص وراء الكواليس وعلى أرض الميدان، أيضا للجهات الراعية والشركاء، وكذلك لكم أيها الجمهور الكريم. حماسكم هو نبض هذا الحدث، وأيضا للأبطال الحقيقيين والفرسان والفارسات من جميع أنحاء العالم. هذه الليلة ثمرة رؤية كبيرة وعمل دؤوب. الشقب تأسس في عام 1992 بأمر
Less than 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, until the jump off of what is going to be a brilliant 5-star world ranking class jump off tonight here. Second night of His Highness the Father Amir's second week here in Doha, Qatar. This is Alshaqab, the mighty equestrian facility that is in Al Rayyan, the suburb of Doha, the Qatari capital. The prize purse is big, €106,000, the total purse tonight. And of that, it will be a quarter to go to our champion, €26,500. 10 combinations have jumped the first round clear. 8 nations represented. There are a pair for Germany and for Austria. 1 each for Switzerland, Poland, Australia, Turkey. Great Britain and Ireland are the other nations. The jump, of course, to give you a little delineation. They'll start up over the triple bar fence 3, as it was, then down to the 1 vertical remaining 4B. Straight gallop, then they spin right-handed to fence 1. The tall vertical, right-handed again. Short run is a tight turning jump off course start down to the gold, red and black oxer at 2. They then turn back to a new fence, that is fence 15. That is the green and white vertical middle of the arena. Again, snaking section here. They'll turn left-handed back to 8A and B. Left-handed again to 11A. The oxer stands alone. And then down now to the last fence, that is fence 12 again. It's not a plank on top anymore. It has, thankfully, a pole on top, so a little bit softer. But boy, oh boy, there's a lot of turning out there. And some world-class combinations that we will welcome forward. Battle now commences. Well, 10 to come in our jump off, and this lady looking for a famous pair of night class wins here at Alshaqab, because she won last night's 5-star world ranking class. That was with Nice Fanta Sorgfleet to beat Emanuele Gaudiano into second and deny the Italian his 6th win. Archer Pedestano, we welcome Switzerland, and this her outstanding mare Mila is the next to come. Well, this pair looking in very good form indeed, and I think they could be very, very interesting for the win. Away goes Nigel Peter Steiner. Mila sets sail. Right-handed into the vertical 1. Mila is going to land in about 16 seconds over the red, black, gold ox. So it's a good turn back. The new fence, the vertical of 15. This is a really difficult turn back to the combination 8A and B. Nigel Peter Steiner jumps through there well. And now the home turn. Mila extends down to the ox and homebound. Takes a little pull price, the final fence, understandably. It's 42.75. Is it enough? Is the burning question. Nigel Peter Steiner grits her teeth as if to say she thinks maybe it is. I'm not certain. But a great round from this wonderful grey mare. Nigel Peter Steiner sets the time to beat tonight. 42.75 it is. Switzerland lead the way here. Day 2 of His Highness the Father Amir's prize. This is the second week. Olympic combination. We welcome Adam Zhagorzhevsky. This Issem horse has been with Adam since Issem was a foal. And here we go. Issem has got a big stride. Now, whether that suits these tight turns, I'm not certain. Nigel landed over 2 at 16 seconds. Adam Zhagorzhevsky is going to be down on the Swiss combination. Yeah. Get 2.5 seconds slower. Issem in this serpentine part of the course here. It's a good turn back to 8A, I think, inside the Swiss rider's line. 42.75. Adam Zhagorzhevsky is going to be down on Nigel Peter Steiner. Comes down to the last fence. It's a super double clear for the pole. And yeah, 2.18 is deficit. Well done to Adam. He'll go second. 44.93 for Issem. And Adam Zhagorzhevsky. Alexander, we welcome 5-time Olympian. Now this mare can certainly navigate these tight turns very, very quickly and easily. So capable and turning. Here we go. Caitlin van Heffink. Zed on course, Fred Wiener tops Alexander. Swing back, right-handed to the vertical of 1. 16 seconds on landing. Nigel Peter Steiner's time, and the Australian will be behind again. And the mistake, I'm afraid, comes at 15 across the heart of the course. Fred Winner tops Alexander. Heffing's down to the final fence with the mid-course error, I'm afraid, for the pair for Australia. Great effort from Edwina. That will put them into third place as things stand. 46.03. Time for Caitlin van der Heffink Z and Edwina tops Alexander. Just completing. This pair, they can turn tight, they can get around the corners quickly. Very nippy little horse, and Max Kuhner, to the sound of Van Halen's famous jump, Gets on course, EIC, Quantum Robin, the 5th, the new starter. Margaret Pedersen is still leading as she bids for 2 5-star world ranking class wins on 2 days in succession. Max Kühne gets away. Well, number 23 makes a good getaway. And this looks a good bit quicker. Quantum Robin now down to the 2nd. Max Kühne flies down to it and lands right on the same time as Nigel Pedersen. This is very, very similar. 0.36 here, the advantage. Max Kühne whistles across now to 8AB. He's flying. The IC Quantum Robin, the 5th now. Home turn. Max Kühne, I think, is quicker here. Gets to strike the penultimate, and Max Kühne down to the last fence, and I think he's ahead. Yes, he is. Cyprien, 1.33 seconds, the advantage. Well done. 41.42 is the new pace in the world ranking class. Storming round from Max Kühne. What a good turn from 4B back to 1. Kept the pressure up perfectly down to 2. It was unrelenting. Max Kühne leads Austria ahead of Switzerland this evening. The new starter, Geoffrey Puck, brings this superstar, Electron Axel the 5th, to the start line. Paris Olympic combination and winners of the 4-star Grand Prix here last year on the Doha Tour. Now this mare, she's got a lot of ground cover. Whether she's got the body size maybe too big for the tight turns to match Max Kühne, I should say. We wait and see. Axel turns well back to the vertical. Landing here in 16 seconds, and Geoffrey Puck is a little bit down, I think. And 1.1 seconds he's got to find here. It's a good turn into 8AB and a good inside turn there. Geoffrey Puck chases Max Kühne's 41.42 second leading time and looks to be down. Great round, but yeah, they'll trail their Austrian colleagues. It's a nice round for Geoffrey Puck. He'll go into 3rd place, and 43.79 is his time. Alpine leaderboard podium, because Austria, Switzerland and Austria is our 1, 2, 3. With 5 more to come, ladies and gentlemen. Max Kühne leads 41.42 as he bids for his first win in the 2 weeks here in the His Highness the Father Amir's prize 2nd week. Now Hasan Şentürk for Turkey. This is No Comet de Septembre for him, number 6. 13-year-old stallion, son of Jensen van der Mullenhof, is the next to start. And this pair jumps a very easy clear round in the first round. Hasan Şentürk is an actually fast rider. Here we go. Looks to be a slower start, certainly, than Max Kühne, no question. You can't match 16 seconds on landing here, and the error comes, I'm afraid, a 1. Penalties, I'm afraid, for Hasan Şentürk. With then just 4 to go. No comment to Septon down into the double 8A and B. Just taking a step, actually, unusual. But maybe saving this horse for the 5-star Grand Prix tomorrow. I'm not certain. That's my gut feeling as to why he's gone steadily As the centre counts the mistake at defence 1. 4 penalties, 49.04. The pair for Turkey will go into 6th place. Back marker of the moment, 49.04 was their time. This is the mistake at the Doha, the Qatar Olympic Committee's vertical. The next to come, Jan-Frederik Zimmermann has won some big classes in this arena. And the last big win was His Highness the Amir 5-star Grand Prix here in February last year. Selagon Kashkais gets on course. Max Kuna leads the way, 41.42 for Yana to chase. It's a pretty good start here. She makes Selagon Kashkais down to the first fence, and Yana then pretty quick down to the red gold oxer, and not far away on the time here. 0.49 down only. Yana turns down to 8.8B. This horse can cover a lot of ground here in this homebound gallop. 41.42 of Max Kuna comes under German fire. Jan-Frederik Zimmermann comes hurtling down to the last fence, jumps it well. Oh, just outside. Unlucky. Little tilt of her head. She was in touching distance, just 11 hundredths down on Max Kuna. Great effort from Jan-Frederik Zimmermann. The home gallop was impressive. 41.53. And it's Austria, Germany, Switzerland. All down in the south of Europe. Great effort from Jana. I think that's her son. Maybe watching on there. Well done, Mum. Second place and very happy. Well, 3 to come. This man eyes up his second big win here on the Doha Tour, having won the 4-star Grand Prix here on Sunday. Great Britain's Olympic champion from Paris, Harry Charles. Sherlock will like these tight turns because he's fairly small in stature. Harry Charles revs the engine. And Sherlock will chase Max Kuna, 41.42. It's his target. Harry Charles, good turn back to the first fence. Yeah, this is quicker maybe. Sherlock angles up over 2, open up the angle there. Yeah, 0.2 the advantage. Harry Charles swings left-handed now to 8A and B. 41.42 has got this by the scruff and collar. Harry Charles now 10 seconds to come home ahead of Max Kuna, the Olympic champion. Bids for his second big win here at Alshaqab. It's going to be tight to the line. He's going to be outside. Oh, and the last fence goes. Wow, Harry Charles crosses the line and the final fence goes. 42.15 it was. Had the advantage at the split, but lost time on the home run, I'm afraid. And that fence goes in any case. Great effort, but Harry Charles has 4 penalties. Sherlock goes 6th, 42.15. The British time. Two to come. Germany and Ireland facing Max Kuna as one number 23. Bids for his first win on the Doha Tour in these first 2 weeks of the 10 weeks that run in total between the first week of January and the first week of April. Not continuously, as I've said, but a good block of show jumping. Now, Christopher Klesner, one of the biggest wins in his career. Papa van der Bishop, the penultimate, the second last, gets underway. Now they're pretty fast down to the vertical 4B in a very tight turn. They fight back to 1. This is quick here. Christopher Klesner is ahead, I think, over 2. The German now scurries across to the green-white vertical with the advantage here. Popeye van der Bishop turns very quickly down to 8A and B. Jumps in and out as well. Now, Christopher Klessner comes down to the last fence and he is ahead here. Popeye van der Bishop. The last fence goes. 1.69 seconds was the advantage. Wow, that's painful. Christopher Klessner jumps a beautiful round. So quick, 39.73, the quickest we've seen. The drama until this very last fence. It goes down. Little light touch left front foot, I'm afraid. But tonight, Christopher Klessner the win, and Max Kühne holds off a very strong German challenge. The last to go, Neil Fearon. There again, Obsidian jumps a very quick first round. The Irishman with Deirdre Riley's mare. She's only 11, takes on 13-year-old EIC Quantum Robin, the 5th of Max Kühne. Neil Fearon, the last to jump, and 41.42 his target time. Here we go. Neil Fearon gets on course. Now turns back to the vertical of 1. He's down on Max Kühne by 1.5 seconds, I think. That's a good turn back to the new vertical. 0.88 only actually to make up here. Neil Fearon heads into the beef of the course down to 8A and B. Dogan Obsidian jumps through there very well. Neil Fearon is a big shot at the penultimate now. Goes homebound and goes fast for home. It's not far away, just outside. It's a very good effort, well done. Deirdre Riley, very happy. 3rd place for the Irishman. Now going behind the 1-2, that is Max Kühne, who wins for Austria. His first win here on the Doha Tour. EIC Quantum Robin, the 5th, claims the big 5-star world ranking. Jump off class tonight here, biggest class of the second week here so far. Max Kühne, the champion, 41.42, the winning time. It's a German 2nd place for Jan Friedrich Zimmermann with Selagon Cash Kais. Just 1100s behind his confirmation. Neil Fearon is 3rd. There again, Obsidian. Then comes last night's 5-star winner, Naja Peter Steiner and Müller. And Gerfried Buck is a 1-5 for Austria. Ekron Naxel, the 5th, is 5th for the seasoned man in the bright green jackets. Well done to Max Kühne. He wins the 5-star world ranking class tonight. €26,500 is the prize purse to go to Max Kühne's accounts tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, super class we've enjoyed, and we take a short break. Pricing will come up pretty soon for you here in the Longines Arena. From myself, Ed Holloway, well done to Max Kühne. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon for the award ceremony. We'll just be 5 or so minutes away from starting.
You big out till you've seen the light. Big out till you've seen the light. How do people read the papers? Read them good and well. Pretty people, nervous people. People have got to sell. News you have to sell. Look, my eyes are just holograms. Look, your love has traveled from my hands, from my sobriety.
Just preparing, ladies and gentlemen, for the award ceremony for the 5-star world ranking class tonight. €106,000 is the huge prize purse, and a very warm welcome to the award ceremony tonight in the Longines Arena here at Alshaqab in Doha, Qatar. A super class we've enjoyed, and well done, because this man wins it. It's his first win on the Doha Tour. Max Kühne, the world number 23, claims the first prize. EIC Quantum Robin the 5th. This lady second by 11 hundredths of a second. A great gallop to the last fence. Jan-Frederik Ahmed Zimmerman is the reserve champion. As with SALEH on Qashqai's, and this man, Neil Fearon, has his best placing of the days here. Dogan Obsidian is third for Ireland. RJ Peter Steiner, last night's winner, is fourth with Müller, and Geoffrey Puck completes our top 5 with Equestrian Naxel, the 5th, his ride from the Paris Olympics. But this pair win tonight. They were outstanding in a tough jump-off competition. Max Kühne wins for Austria. EIC Quantum Robin the 5th wins the big class on day 2. week 2 of His Highness the Father Amir's Prize. As we stand for the national anthem of the winning nation tonight, we hear the hymn from Austria. Congratulations, Max Kühne wins the big class tonight, and well done to him. His first win in this new year, 2026. The IC Quantum Robin V is awarded the winner's medal by Salman Al-Suwaidi, the sports manager of the Doha Equestrian Tour. Well done to Max, he wins by 1100ths of a second. He's pressed close by this lady. And I'm very happy Jan-Friedrich Zimmermann is second. That is for Germany, Selagon Kashkai, 1100ths only the deficit. Well done to her. She comes within touching distance of the win. And then third place. Well done to Neil Fearon, his best finish of the week here. That is Derek Glenn Obsidian on the podium. Deirdre Riley's lovely 11-year-old mare. Best finish for Neil of the week. And what a good 2 nights this lady enjoys, because the winner last night, that was a nice Van Sorgfleet, and fourth place this evening, Nadja Peter-Steiner is fourth for Switzerland with this outstanding grey mare Müller. 1 1/3 seconds down on the winning time. And fifth place, Geoffrey Puck. It's another strong finish for the Austrian. Equitron Naxel the fifth, completing our top 5. Well, thank you to Salman Al-Suwaidi, sports manager here at Alshaqab. It's a big win for this man. He strikes tonight. Max Kühne wins the 5-star world ranking class in impressive style. Austria wins their first class of the 2 weeks here on the Doha Tour. Jan-Friedrich Zimmermann is second, and Neil Fearon completing our top 3. But the night belongs to Max Kühne. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the 6th bar starting at 8:30. That'll be underway in 40 minutes' time. We'll see you then for that. From myself at Holloway, good evening. Well done to Max Kühne. He wins the 5-star world ranking class tonight here on His Highness the Father Amir's Prize. We'll see you later.
Congratulations. Tell us about your jump-off ride, about your plan to get at that time the time of Nadia Peter-Steiner. You really went on for it, each fence and taking all the risk.
Yeah, exactly. I was last week I was second, and that gave me some motivation to win this week. So I really wanted to give it a try. And Quantum felt in a good form. I saw Nadia with a very nice round, so I thought I really need to go for it.
Tell us about your plan now with this horse and also what's happening tomorrow for the Grand Prix.
I think EIC Quantum deserves a rest now. He did very well, so I give him the rest for the next days. And for the Grand Prix, I'm planning to come with EIC Cooley, jump the queue. He will do now the 6 bars as a kind of a gymnastic, and then hopefully be ready for tomorrow for the Grand Prix.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And of course, good luck for the 6 bar.
Thank you.
صدح صوت الحوافر وسمعتها الخيل والفرسان، وصل لأقصى بقاع الأرض، صدى صوته ملا الأقطار طول وعرض. تسابق له من اللهفة بنات الريح، ما تقف لو تسير الريح عكس الريح. تجي من كل دار وكل صوب، ترابط بين أحاسيس وقلوب. تجمعنا الهواية والمحبة هنا من حيث تجتمع الشعوب.
كيف ممكن توصف شعور؟ ما في كلام يوصفه. مشاعر ما يلزمها وصف. لما تحس بشعور جديد كل اللي عليك تسمح له يقودك.
تابعينا في كل مكان عبر قنوات كاس الرياضية.
في قلب الدوحة هناك موقع ينطلق فيه عنان النظر نحو البحر، جوهرة معمارية صممت خصيصا لمن يسعون خلف التميز كل يوم وكل لحظة. جزيرة الفخامة فيها أسلوب حياة، شقق متميزة ومتنوعة بمساحاتها، من أطول ممشى تجاري مكيف في العالم إلى أطول موقف سيارات تحت الأرض، ومن ملعب الجولف إلى جمال الممشى البحري وإلى روعة الهدوء. جزيرة جيوان، فخامة، تألق.
A book, a desk, a teacher. For some, a classroom is a given. But for many around the world, it remains out of reach. Yet, we've always come forward to change that. Education above all is dedicated to making quality education accessible to all. Because when a child learns, they don't just change their future.
I want to be a pilot. I've dreamt of being a scientist.
Doctor. I want to work where I can help people.
They change the world around them.
إمكانياتك معروفة وبعدين الطريق كان صعب وطويل.
نختلف وشديد التأثير.
طحت وايد وكل مرة ترجع توقف.
Silence the noise. Run through it.
Every doubt is a reason to push forward. Every runner has their own voice. You don't need a finish line. You just need to move. But together, we move forward.
This marathon, run your own race.
Welcome to Doha
Equestrian
Tour 2026.
Let's go.
I only want you beside me. I only want you beside me.
Hold tight.